Andy, congratulations on hitting 700 career appearances in all competitions. A really proud milestone for you.
Yeah, massively. Yeah, it's sort of crept up quite quick, to be honest. I didn't expect it to have hit that many already, but yeah, it's a nice feeling. Interesting game Saturday. I'm not sure it was one to really mark the occasion, but yeah, it was nice to come away with a point and come on and have a positive impact on the game. But yeah, it probably wasn't the prettiest of the 700, that's for sure.
For anybody in any profession, especially sport, to hit that milestone is a fantastic achievement, and like I say, one that you must be really proud of.
Yeah, definitely. I'd always I'm an ambitious person, so I'd always have sort of goals and aspirations to probably have scored more, maybe started more games in that 700. But still, when you sort of start out in your football career, you sort of that's your dream, really. To be a footballer for a start, and then to play for as long as you can, and to hit 700 games is a real achievement for me, and I'm really thankful for everyone that's helped me along the way and kept me sane and fit and healthy to make sure I'm still here.
You've represented 8 different clubs over those 700 appearances. Do you have any favourite memories that you look back on? Is there any particular season that you look back on with real fondness?
Yeah, it's tricky. Obviously, it sounds bad when you say sort of that many clubs, but it's hard to not move around at this level. Often you get a contract and then it's not renewed. You've got to find somewhere else if you want to carry on playing. But my real fond memories probably starting out at Hereford, my first full season at my hometown club, getting promoted back into the Football League. That'll always be up there. In a playoff final, that'll always be one of the best moments of my career, and it's taken some beating since. But there's been some nice moments along the way. 3 promotions out of this league and a playoff final win at Wembley, and a goal there is sort of probably up there as another one of the highlight moments. But yeah, there's been some real good times along the way, and it's sort of typical of football. No matter how many highs you get, there'll be sort of equal as many lows, and you never know what's going to come. Sometimes probably overachieve, sometimes underachieve with football clubs, and yeah, it's exciting, and that's why I think we love it so much.
What's it like representing your hometown club, and obviously starting there, making your professional debut there? That must be, we talk about proud achievements. That is clearly really fond memories there.
Yeah, definitely. It was a unique experience in that Hereford's it's a well supported club for the size of the city, but it was a surreal moment, especially in the semi final win when there was a pitch invasion, and I knew half the people that were on the pitch, and I probably went to school with a majority of them, and some were best mates jumping on me, and before I knew it, I could smell that they'd had a few to drink as well. And yeah, they're the sort of real special moments. You walk around the town and you kind of know everyone anyway, so it doesn't really change things. It's a small place, so everyone knows everyone, and yeah, it's a nice feeling to sort of know that the people that are watching you, they know you and probably known you for a number of years. So it's sort of a unique experience, and probably one that I've not had since. But still, it's the sort of people that make the game for you. It's nice that when it was at home, more family members could probably come and easily watch me. Since then, I've moved all here, there, and everywhere, and it's been not so easy for them to come and watch me. But still, I've been well supported along the way, and yeah, the supporters from all clubs really have been something that's made it special for me. I think I've been well received at most clubs I've been at, and I think they can see that the basis of my game is probably hard work and enthusiasm, and hopefully goals come with that as well. And as a result, I've had some really nice experiences with fans, and yeah, it's been good, and long may that continue.
Whilst you mentioned goals there, I think it's 157. We had that dubious one in the quiz a few weeks back, which may have taken you to 158. But of those 157 career goals, do you look back on any of them with a particular fondness?
Yeah, there's a few. Scored in the playoff final at Hereford was a big moment, and in the semi-final was probably even bigger. It was at the home ground as well and got us back into the tie. So yeah, a few goals at the start that really meant something to me, and then a goal at Wembley for Northampton. Although the game was already won at that point, it was still a special moment for me, even with no fans there through COVID, to score at the National Stadium, especially as my previous appearance there had been the opposite result for me. So I've been on the back of a drubbing and a good win there. So yeah, probably those are probably two of the biggest moments for me. I've had some really good years at really other places as well. I think there's a few. The first goal I scored after the birth of my little boy was a big moment for me. I after my most prolific season. I think I had a little bit of a goal drought at that point, and I think it was my 21st goal of the season. It was a nice moment for me, and yeah, things like that, they'll stick in my memory forever, and hopefully got a few DVDs or whatever it is on YouTube, clips of them to show the kids when they're old enough to appreciate it.
What's it like playing at Wembley? Because you mentioned, playing down in the lower leagues, not many people get to experience something like that, and especially not scoring there as well. What's that like as an experience on the whole?
Yeah, it was that was a strange experience. I mean, the first time I went to Wembley, there was probably nearly 60,000 people there, Swindon, Preston. That was a surreal experience for someone playing at the level I played at most of my career. It's probably the biggest attendance I played in front of, but unfortunately that day the game didn't go our way. But then to get the chance to go back there, albeit in front of nobody, that was probably the weird part. Every voice can be heard from everything that was shouted, and it made it a bit more of a surreal moment, but it's still unique. But I think because of the way that there was no one there, it probably didn't sink in until after the event, really, sort of watching it back and seeing, the National Stadium, and yeah, it was a real good moment and something that I'll obviously treasure forever.
At the age of 36, it's clear to see that the hunger and desire to play is still there. We start tomorrow as maybe the road to the next milestone of 800 appearances.
Yeah, definitely. I think for me, milestones for me would be more on the goals. I've got aspirations to hit goal figures, and I think if I do that, the appearances naturally come with it. And as a striker, you're probably in a unique position in that no matter what the state of the game, you've got a chance of coming on the pitch, whereas as the defender, it's not probably the same. But at the same token, when things aren't going right, it's a lot easier to take you in and out of the team because it doesn't sort of affect the structure of the team quite so much. So that's probably highlighted in the sort of mix of appearances and sub-appearances that I've had. But yeah, I'm always hungry to keep playing, and if ever that hunger disappears, will be the moment you won't see me on the pitch anymore. But I've still got plenty of goals that I want to hit, and obviously anyone that saw me here in pre-season will know I'm more than fit enough to do it. And yeah, I just want to, my first aim really is to prove myself to the Walsall fans. I'm sure some will have seen what I can do in pre-season or when I've played against Walsall previously, but it's still nicer to do it in front of the home fans, and that's something that I'm aiming to do next.